ng alahati raw mula 1973 hanggang 2018. Uwe! Mga Yotits, take it away!
Uwe yan nakalagay.
May graph akong pinadala. Opo, galing sa World Health Organization.
Nangangalahati na ang sperm count ng sangkatauhan. Parang yun ba yun?
Hindi ko binasa yung article, sir, eh. Pero baka si Mr. Llamas ay may paliwanag dyan.
Binibilang niya, nagsa-survey sila.
Oo, buong mundo. Dahil,
May sample sizing sila tapos nag-extrapolate na sila.
ano mahalaga kasi yan eh. Oo, may sample size. Ano mahalaga yan sa demographics? Halimbawa, yun ang pinakamalaking problema ng China sa hinaharap eh. Ang laki ng gap ng matatanda at saka ng mga bata. So,
Pag daw sila mag-one China policy, bigla sila nagising na.
Oo, magkakaproblema ngayon sila sa labor
Correct.
force. No, ganyan din yung problema sa Japan, sa
Tumatanda.
Europe,
Tumatanda
sa
population
Europe.
nila.
At least sa US, pinupunuan ng mga migrants. Yung,
Across the
yung
border.
gap.
Dun sa
Oo, yung gap.
yung matawid.
Oo, pag nag-succeed yung wall ni Trump,
Ay, wala.
magkakaproblema rin sila. Paano aging din yung population nila eh.
Yan ang tinatawag nilang
Pabrika pa rin
no?
tayo. Pabrika pa rin tayo.
Tapos maraming mga Chinese women, ayaw ng
Mag-asawa.
gusto single na sila, no, parang sa Japan, no? Maraming mga Japanese women gusto mga single. Tsaka ang gusto nilang anak, kaunti na. Mga paisa-isa na
May
lang.
nakita kang word, sologamy.
Ano ibig sabihin ng solo?
Parang you marry yourself. Ano.
Parang mga single. Mga
Hindi ba
single,
celibacy yun?
Hindi, iba pa yun.
Kasi ito, kinasal ka eh. Parang gano'n sa sarili mo.
Hindi. May ganun. May nagpapakasal sa sarili.
Oo.
No? May ganung klase. Yan yung ibig sabihin niyan. Yung
Sologamy.
oh.
Ay, di ba yung yung kilusan ng mga incel? Involuntary celibates. May movement yan sa May Reddit yan
Ganon?
sa US, sa Canada. Ayan.
So, pag kinasal ka sa sarili mo, malamang mag-honeymoon rin kayo ng sarili mo.
Huwag na natin i-specify.
Mas maganda yung
kung ano mangyayari sa honeymoon
yung
mo sa
report ng
sarili mo.
dating mojo natin na si Jacob. Yung
Ay! Narinig ko yan. Wala ako dito nun. Nasa biyahe ako
Tropol
nun.
ba yan? O tropol.
Tropol,
Tropol. Oo. Ano ang tropol? Tanungin natin kay natin kalina. Husay nito ni Carol. Ano yung tropol? Pag dalawa, ano?
Parang orgy.
Ito.
Parang orgy yata
Ayun
yun.
ako.
Tropol.
Parang
Hindi
gano'n.
pa, tropol talaga. Hindi pa quadruple eh.
Pag dalawa, ano tawag?
Double.
Couple. Couple. Pag tatlo, tropol. Tropol. Tatluhan sila.
Pag-apat sila, quadruple.
Pero tatluhan na exclusively dating.
Posible kaya yun? Yung magkaroon ng pantay na pagtingin sa dalawang tao? Isa doon
Sabay, no?
Sabay.
Committed kayo sa inyong
Sa
tatlo.
pag-ibig, imposible. Pero sa kwan lang, sa binabanggit ni Patrick, pwede.
Welcome po sa programang may malalim na pagtalakay sa mga relasyon
Kaway naman, kaway. Kaway ng sinimi habang lumalayo ulit.
at sa lumolobong populasyon ng mundo. Ngayon, kahapon nga po, tinataya po ng United Nations na tinamaan po natin ang ating 8 billionth, no? Na human being na pinanganak kahapon, symbolic, pinanganak po kahapon ang symbolicong 8 billionth baby na si, kalimutan ko, wala pa tulog. No? Oo, basta taga-Pabella.
Sa atin galing, ha?
Oo, sa atin.
Feeling ko, isa sa atin, kasi sinasabi na Tito Patrick, more than 50% ng increase sa world population in the next few years ay manggagaling lamang sa 8 bansa. The Democratic Republic of Congo, Ethiopia, Nigeria, Pilipinas,
Oo, Tanzania.
Tanzania.
Okay.
Ilan na yun?
Basta, mukhang tayo lang yung hindi ano doon.
Sa Asia.
Lahat ay sub-Saharan countries.
Oo, yan. Politically correct term, sub-Saharan.
Egypt pala, Egypt
Kasama.
kasama ron. So, anong ibig sabihin daw nun?
Tayo ng pinaka...
Pag mainit, bumibirit.
Very productive.
Pero relatively, medyo bumaba yung ating kwan.
Oo, bumagal tayo.
Bumagal yung Pilipinas. Mas mataas tayo ng mga nakaraang mga taon.
And by next year daw, India is poised to take over China as the world's
Yeah.
most populous nation.
Yes, pababaan China.
India.
Pababaan China.
Pero
nakakatawa.
Function ng isang bagay.
Ah.
Wealth.
Totoo. Education din, Tito Patrick.
So,
Habang...
ang sinasabi, hindi tayo edukado.
Hindi, tsaka kwan.
Mambabagal nga raw tayo.
Tsaka yung pagtaas ng feminism, yung rights ng women. So hindi na sila yung traditional na mga asawa, no? May mga hanap buhay na sila,
Pero
may mga sariling karir.
alam mo, there was a time na yung Maguindanao had the highest population growth rate ng country. Mapalo ng 9 to 10%. Average na was 20 o 9 to mga 3% na mataas na yun eh.
2.5 to 3.
Mapalo sila ng 9 to 10%.
Taas yun, ha?
Talagang taas nun.
Anong paliwanag, Bok?
May hirit ako dyan, pero mahirap na.
Taas yun.
Walang gera.
Hindi. Minamagic pala yung numbers. Kasi IRA. Di ba?
Para
Yung
patasin.
population is an element of the computation ng IRA.
Okay, para mataas ang bigay.
Para mas mataas ang bigay sa IRA at mas malaki yung kubra.
Akala ko compensatory mechanism.
Parang punto yung bayan ni ni Junior
Junior, Ilocos Norte?
Hindi si Junior.
Patuan.
Oo, ano ni Junior?
Si Junior ang patuan. Yan na lang,
Oo,
Bok.
hindi, nakapangalan sa kanya yung bayan eh.
Sa Jid, Andal?
Hindi, si Junior. Andala pa Junior. Ano palayaw niya? Ano ito palayaw niya?
Yung may lakos na...
Oo, yung
sa lakos.
Yung may sayad. Oh.
Yung lakos!
May sa kunakuha ko!
2010 elections,
Lakos na po sinabi
2010
ko.
elections, mas marami pa ang botante niya kaysa sa population.
Ano, nakaharap ko yan eh, noong 2008, yung first computerized election, sa ARMM ginawa, specifically sa Maguindanao. So, kinuha akong consultant noon para ayusin yung security ng mga pikos na dadalhin dyan. No? Paano? Alalayo ng mga lugar dyan eh. Ng mga...
Dala mo yan, ano mo?
Yung hinahir ko yung mga mga ex-Magdalo. Mga ex-Magdalo. No?
Mga ex, may
Kinuha ko na.
nakapaligid sa'yo.
Papatayin ka naman ngayon.
Kaharap ko yan. Before yun ang apat nung massacre eh, Maguindano. Kaharap ko yan. Yung si Saldi, yung governor.
Ayun!
Yung
Zaldi.
tatay.
Si Sally, hindi si Sally, governor rin eh.
Oo, yung tatay. Tapos si Junior. Si Junior, may ningning yung mata nun. No?
May ano,
Talagang may ningning. No?
Ano ibig sabihin ng may ningning?
Ibig sabihin, may sayad. No? Yun. So, talagang
Total yun ah.
talagang fully armed yung mga yan, no? Doon kasama ko pa nga si Gordon eh, siya yung head ng ng Electoral Committee sa Senate. Ibang klaseng mundo talaga yan. So,
Tsaka nung mga 2001, nagpunta ako doon sa bahay ni Senior. Doon sa Sheriff Agwak. Kasi siya yung gobernador doon eh. Ano? Ang iba yung kintab ng bahay niya. Ang ganda ng...
Hindi, tsaka hindi sila naglalagay sa bangko, kaya puro kahadiyero yan. Puro kahadiyero yung mga bahay
Iba yung kintab ng dingding. Ba't iba yung kulay ng dingding niyo? Ano, ang ginamit yan, pintura ng kotse.
Automotive paint.
Oo, talagang
Mas mahal.
Oh, siyempre, pintura ng kotse.
So in relation dyan sa population,
Oo nga, anong point mo?
hindi, siya yung nagpasok eh, Maguindanao. Tinatanong niya si Kwan. Kahapon, pinapanood ko yung Fox News. No? Mas magandang
pinapanood mo talaga.
mas magandang panoorin ng Fox kaya CNN eh.
Masaya.
Dahil ang daming lunatic.
Unsay.
Ang daming lunatics eh sa Kwan. So, sabi nila, 68% ng mga single women ay bumoto sa Democrats. Kaya ang solusyon para bumoto sila sa Republican, kailangan puwersahin silang mag-asawa. Yung mga single women. Tatawa ko na. Sino dalawa?
Sinong anchor nagsabi yan?
Kalimutan ko lang yung pangalan. No? Tapos yung isang same anchor, sabi, may problema tayo sa mga independent young voters. Paano nag-Democrats eh?
Yes, karamihan mga bata. Millennials.
Dahil binrainwash sila. Binrainwash sila ni Biden. Tapos,
Ang solusyon?
pinapakita si Biden, nahuhulog sa hagdanan, yung papakit ng aeroplano 3 beses. At saka natutulala habang nag-i-speech, no? So, paano kayo bibrainwash nun? Paano kayo bibrainwash nun? Yung nahuhulog sa hagdanan at saka natutulala sa speech. So,
Hindi,
kaya-
Biden equals critical race theory. Nilalamp nila lahat yan eh.
So, ang dami. Matatawa ka talaga doon sa Fox News.
Oo. Talagang
Ina-analyze nila bakit nawala yung red wave. No, yung tsunami, sabi nga ni Ted Cruz.
Red tide.
No.
red tsunami.
Oo.
Oo.
Pero at the same time, binabanatan na nila si Trump.
Matagal na.
No,
Hindi na
binabanatan
sila friends,
nila,
ha?
no? Yun yung
Hindi na sila friends.
Yung Trumpty Dumpty.
Gusto ata nila yung magiging karibal ni Trump
Si
sa
DeSantis.
primaries.
Si De Sanctimonious.
Sanctimonious, no?
Oo. Pero kahit sabi mo, single women o kasal yan, pag nabuntis yan, ang joke nga ng mga late night comedians, dadalin lang ni Herschel Walker yan sa abortion clinic. Grabe yung Herschel Walker na yun. Huwag niyo tutularan yun, ha? Dating football player, no?
Oo.
Yung leeg niya parang...
Walang leeg. Walang leeg.
Sabi
no?
nga yun,
Parang si Jim.
Bakit?
Paano nasingit?
pasikip ng pasikip ang mundo mo, Ronald Llamas.
Si Paring Jim, matagal na rin yung ano.
Walang leg.
Hindi, matagal na rin yan, hindi nakikita yung ano.
Yung ano, mas malala to.
Jim!
Sugat-sugat na siguro yung dila ni Jim Rivera.
Oo. Welcome po sa programang Mahal na Mahal ang mga kaibigan. At naniniwala po sa kasabihang everything that occupies space is called mammals. Wala pa akong tulog. Ito po ang programang Wag Po. Pakilala po natin.
Scientific ba?
Okay, pakilala po natin. Galing pong Don Bosco.
Ah, kinalaman doon ka.
Napuntang UP. Napunta ng EDSA. Nagsuot ng vest. May katabing madre. Ngayon. Men Who Matter 2022. Palakpakan po natin.
Mula abito hanggang best. Yan si
Oo.
Edlingaw.
Tinalikuran
Dati
ang
abito.
Panginoon.
From vestments to vest.
Yun!
Siguro kung tumuloy ito, obispo na to, no? Kung tumuloy ito, obispo na to. Tingin nyo.
Malamang.
Na may kaso. Sinulat ni Aris, ano to? Ni Aris.
Grupo si...
Kawawa naman si Aris.
Palakpakan po natin, Tito Ed Linggao po natin.
Yun.
Yung mga gano'n yung correspondence tayo, gumawa ko ng special about mo.
Pare.
Na nagkaroon ng, ano mo na, ng special other, tsaka nagkaanak.
Contribute sa population growth
Oo.
naman to.
Title ng segment, Father's Day.
Marami yun.
Dapat Papa don't preach. Diba? Ito naman po, papakilala po natin. Okay, ang kumo-contest kay Kublai Khan.
Genghis.
Genghis Khan. Pagdating po sa propagasyon na hindi man niya kayo mabibigyan ng magandang buhay, mabibigyan naman kayo ng magandang lahi. Nakita niya naman.
At DVD.
Marami po siyang pinakalat sa mundo. Kaya alam mo, the future will be bright and shiny. Dati po siyang nagbigay ng mga payo sa Pangulo, sa PICOS. Anong ibig sabihin PICOS? President Cory's only son. Palakpakan po natin ang nag-isang papa, Presidential Advisor, Political Affairs, Tito Ron Liang. Lord de Vera po, tawawala po yung aking... Sino ko mo? Jeremy, tinira mo yung ano ko, no?
Eraser?
Hindi. Yung Salon Pasko.
Parang si Morbius yan, ha?
Ba't nagkaroon ka ng salompas?
Bakit?
Parang si Morbius. Parang ito Morbius sa Netflix.
Masikip likod po eh. Opo, Lord de Vera po. Ito po yung boss po namin. Ang nag-iisang tao po dito na may kakayahang itigil po ang aming 16th month pay kung gugustuhin niya.
Hindi mo na i-approve. I-approve mo na.
Kasi wala talaga
Kasi
eh.
wala pa eh. Ano titigil mo
Wala
kagad?
talaga eh. Ano titigil mo?
Maganda kwentuhan namin kanina ni Patrick eh, nung dumating ka, di ba?
Hindi ko nabutan.
Diba,
Ang aming Panginoong may fleet card. Palakpakan po natin, Tito Patrick Paez.
Ayun pala yun.
Alright, so itong
Parang ina-hostage mo ah.
yung
Pwede natin
Bilibid series,
pag-usapan.
no? Mga Yotits, yung Bilibid series na pinag-uusapan natin.
Oo.
Nadagdagan na namang bagong kwento, bagong elemento.
Wow.
Okay, kahapon, isang araw, pinag-usapan niya malalim na swimming pool. Kaya pala, na-discover nila, may mga hayop na inaalaga, literal na may mga hayop na inaalagaan pala sa likod. Ay, pero
Dali,
yun,
mamaya natin
pupunta tayo dyan mamaya. Oo.
Yes, Saturday.
Tito Patrick, ikaw ang bumugaw ng kwentong to.
Okay. Ito yung nabitin natin bisita kagabi, pero nagbabalik ngayon. At mas maganda ngayon kasi kasama niya na yung nag-iisa at kauna-unahang kampiyon.
Jiu-jitsu ba? Jiu-jitsu?
Oo. Pinakabatang kampiyon.
Pinakabata.
Yan.
At age,
5 years
5
old
years
lang
old.
naman.
Ano ginagawa mong age 5 ka?
Wala pa. At, alam mo, at 5 years old, naaalala mo ba kung anong ginawa mo ng 5 years old ka? Parang hindi. Pero ito, talagang nagko-compete na abroad. Kasama po natin ngayon, pakilala muna natin magaling na magulang nito. Si Alvin Aguilar, sinong di nakakakilala sa kanya, at ang kanyang misis na si Maybelline Aguilar, at ang kanilang champion baby, si, how do you say the name?
Alea.
Alea. Ale. Okay, hi Alvin, good evening. Alvin. Good evening. Maybelline at saka Alea.
Congratulations!
Congratulations.
Yeah, tama ba pronunciation namin? Aliyah?
Hello. Yeah.
There.
Yan. Oh. Wow.
How are you?
All good, all good. Show your medal. There.
Wow!
Laki.
Oh, laki ng medal, oh.
Alam mo, Maybelline, should I call you Maybelline or May?
Just call me May.
May, okay, May. You just arrived last night, I understand, this is from Brazil, where Aliyah competed. At ang nakalaban na...
Abu Dhabi po.
Abu Dhabi, sorry. And ang nakakalaban niya ay isang bata from Brazil. From Brazil, where jiu-jitsu and MMA, as we all know, is really, kumbaga, it's their sport there, it's big there. So, how were you able to achieve this? How was Aliyah able to achieve this?
Well,
Well, nung nakita namin na magkakaroon ng youth competition for kids, and then, she didn't want to get left out because her brothers were gonna compete. Sabi niya, ba't mga kuya ko lang? Gusto ko kasama rin ako. So talagang, she really begged us that, she'd be able to go. Because I was, we were nag-aalangan din kasi I'm pregnant, tapos may mga commitments din si Alvin dito in the Philippines na hindi siya makaalis. So yun, we pulled through, we managed to go, and then here, she's a world champion now.
Aliyah is just 5 years old, so when did she start training?
how long have you been training, baby?
How long have you been?
2 years. 2 years old.
May question ako. Teka, I suppose kasi most parents, ang kinakatakot nila parate sa anak nilang maliit pa, baka masaktan. Di ba?
Yeah, right.
Matumba, mabuwal, masuntok. How was it for you guys deciding to have your child undergo training? I think siguro lahat ng anak niya ganun, no?
Yeah.
How did you?
As long as you have, the instructors know what they're doing, it's very, very safe for the kids. Judo, wrestling, sambo, which are similar sports, are this is all over the world. Kids train 5 years old, 4 years old onwards, and then it's very, very, very safe. As long as you teach them how to fall properly, then we have no problem.
Yeah, and also, I think the misconception, especially with jiu-jitsu, is people think nagbabalian ng buto. Pero hindi po kasi yung jiu-jitsu po, translated in English po, it's the gentle art or the gentle way.
Yeah.
So, it's gentle, it's more technique rather than strength. It's being able to use leverage and technique po. It's safe, it's very, very safe. For kids, especially.
I guess,
Yeah, so-
Alvin, May, it's worth pointing out that both of you are actually into MMA, and I guess also jiu-jitsu. So
Yes. Well, May is the first Filipino world champion and the first Filipino Asian Beach Games champion for our country. So at least,
And
nagmana
he's the first Filipino black belt.
nagmana sa nanay.
Yeah.
She got a lot of her good qualities, and we're very blessed that way. And ang maganda kay Ayel, nanggaling po sa kanya talaga. Hindi po namin siya pinilit. I mean, nagkataon lang po na may gym po kami dito sa Parañaque, sa Deftac po. And dahil nga yun yung livelihood namin, nakakasama namin siya araw-araw sa gym. So parang nakagustuhan namin niya.
Curious lang ako, paano tinitrain, let's say, normally pag nagtitrain, di ba, ang liit-liit ni Ail, tapos sino yung, I don't know if it's right, kaspar niya, halimbawa. Sino yung
Sparring.
ka-throw niya?
Okay, at first when they come in the gym, we make sure it's fun for them. It's not regimented. There's a lot of games.
Okay.
But the games within the games are hidden techniques, so they don't know it yet, but they're actually doing techniques already. Once they're done doing that and they have an understanding, then we can make them spar, but only certain positions, not everything right away. We go piece by piece. We give them pieces of the puzzle. Then later on, saka natin binubuo.
So I see you have two other kids, two older boys. Are
Yes.
they also in the same sport?
Yes, si Lucas is third place in the world in UWW when he fought in Russia. The other one, Lucho, is first place in wrestling in Singapore and Taiwan. So they'll be fighting next year, and we hope they become world champions like their baby sister.
Galing.
Wala bang mag-aabogado sa anak nyo, Alvin? O mag-accountant man lang? O wala, may ganun ba?
Wala pa naman.
Paano yung oras nila dyan? Paano hinahati? Paano yung sports nyo is full-time sports yan eh. Di ba? Hindi naman
Okay,
yan part-time lang eh, no? Paano binabalanse yung ibang concerns ng mga bata? Katulad ng laro, games, education, no? Baka
Like-
hindi...
Yeah, we teach them also that everything you do off the mat is part of it's part of training. So like for example, si Ayel, it's inborn in her to work hard. She has medals in Kumon in academics because she really works hard. She really studies, and when it's time to work, it's really galing sa kanya. So we're just lucky that way. And basically, we tell everybody it's a balance. Everything is a triangle. So if you don't work on one part of the triangle, then it's not going to be a triangle. Then we'll have no more balance. So life has to be part of balance. There's the work. There's the one for for hobbies. There's the one for playing. Once what we do for refreshment and repose also.
Ini-imagine ko lang kasi pag may hindi mo may iwasan minsan kung may argumento sa loob ng bahay o pag nag-away-away.
Do your kids fight? And how do they fight?
Parang Game of Death ba
Parang ganon.
Bruce Lee.
Alvin, May.
Well, yung sa amin, the two boys before, nung bata sila, talagang everyday sparring, everyday bibugan talaga. But, as they grew older, they support themselves, they support each other. So, they train with each other. And now, this is their baby sister. They really, really take care of her. Sobrang alaga ni Ayal sa kanila. And, even before the tournament, Ayal had a little accident. She had some stitches here. We almost didn't let her compete, but she really insisted on competing, and then we're glad that she did.
Paano nyo sila tinuturuan ng restraint? Paano? Siyempre, yung skills nila ay hindi skills ng maraming mga bata, di ba? Usually, katulad namin nila Patrick, yung mga bata kami, palagi kami napapaaway. No? Or si Ed sa Don Bosco.
Which is normal.
Maraming work friend sa Don Bosco, no? So, paano mo sila tinuturuan ng self-restraint na iba sila? Na hindi sila pwedeng makipag-away na lang ng basta-basta sa ibang mga kasing edad nila, no?
Well, we tell them that everything they do off the mat is also part of training, the way they control themselves. None of our students are allowed to get into fights outside or anything like that. As in, talaga none. Which is even our older ones, the ones who passed through us in the past 25 years, they're not allowed to get into fights outside. Especially since we started instituting these lessons. Kasi we have to make sure that we come up with bigger and greater people that know how to control themselves on and off the mat. So, useless lahat ng training mo sa mat unless you can apply it to real life.
Yeah,
The beautiful part.
being a martial artist. Being a martial artist, you learn to control. You realize what you're capable of doing, and then you learn how to control. All of that, everything. And you learn a lot of other things like the value of hard work and discipline.
Like you, what did you learn in jiu-jitsu? Arm bar. Okay, good.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh,
So we teach them, we bully-proof them basically, and they know better than to be the bully also.
So yung philosophy ng martial arts, ng jiu-jitsu, kasama sa training nila unti-unti.
Oo.
No?
Yes.
Yun yung...
The beautiful paradox is you master it so you don't have to use it. Parang ganun, no?
But then we have a lot of kids who came here and they were bullied. A lot of them were bullied. They had some had mental problems, behavioral problems, and we've had a lot of those. And the parents talked to us beforehand. Now, what we do when it comes to like when they get bullied and stuff, what we do is we instill them confidence and we instill in them skills. But then after that, because they're so confident, the bullies don't bother them anymore. Marunong na sila sumagot, marunong sila makisama. It's just other kids, basta inasar, yun na, di ba? They just wilt into a little shell. Ito, because they have confidence and they've been around, they've competed, they know what they can do. They're confident. They said, really? Okay. Parang ganun na lang sa kanila.
Yeah, like an example, going back to Ayel when she competed, in this format kasi yung nilaro niya po nitong nasa Abu Dhabi kami, bawal po yung coach tsaka yung parents lumapit sa mat. Bale talagang it was all her fight, and we're really happy that she managed to, she was able to manage the pressure and then, be able to go out there on her own and fight and be independent. So, we're really proud and very proud of her.
I mean, you mentioned that, so it's quite possible na when some other kid, let's say, is competing there on the mat, no? Na syempre, being kids, pag may nangyari and di nila gusto, has there been a case when tumakbo sila sa nanay nila? Diba?
Yeah. Well, yeah, like for example, in Ayel's case, all of her opponents ended up crying. And then, of course, Ayel was hugging them off the mat just to comfort them. She was comforting all of her opponents. So after they cried, ginayakap niya, it's okay, it's okay. So,
They cried because of, they got
They lost.
a little hurt or because they lost?
Talo. May puso talaga. When you see the kids who do martial arts, yung puso talaga iba. And you could see it, especially when they don't get what they want, they cry. But they get, and then they're resilient. Kasi in the end, they still want to, like right after I fought, bitin siya gusto pa niya lumaban, right? Maybe you wanted to fight some more.
Yes talaga.
Win, right? Yeah.
Mukhang dapat yung holistic training na pinag-uusapan natin. Dapat gumawa kayo ng module para yung mga politiko natin dumaan lahat.
Oo.
Alvin, may tanong ako sa iyo. Kamusta na may nagpa-practice ba ng sarian ngayon?
Yes. Yeah, a lot of people still do Sarian. We put that actually under our one of our arts, which is called Kalye Tactical. We teach that online, but it's by appointment only. It's not like before where we really did that like commercially.
Sarian is sticks or hands or what's Sarian?
Okay, Sarian is it's an art founded by Robert Coussart. It's called Sariling Pamamaraan, or man's own individual style or way.
Champion siya doon.
It's Filipino.
Yes, sir.
By the name,
Nung nag-organize kami ng mga trade unions, nung panahon ng martial law.
Yan na.
Hindi, tinitrain namin yung workers. Hindi sila usually pag nilulusob yung picket line ng mga goons, ng mga hired goons na armed, ay hindi nila alam paano depensahan yung sarili nila. So we train them sikaran.
Sikaran, yes.
Sikaran yung namin na combination ng karate, to some extent judo, boxing, pero basically in-adjust mo sa street fighting. Yun yung
Yeah, and Sikaran right now is an NSA already under the TOC.
Talaga?
Yeah, I've seen them already kasi I'm the president of wrestling, and then when I go there, I see a lot of people in Sikaran.
Yeah.
I see.
We go there. I'm very, very happy. Our Filipino arts are, coming to light.
Yeah.
Are they all related? Is it one form with different names or the discipline is different? The forms are
Well,
different?
I think all martial arts are basically the same. They just emphasize different techniques. For example, like Sikaran would emphasize more kicks. And then other arts, like for example, like for Jiu-Jitsu, for example, would emphasize more ground fighting. Just like Muay Thai, I mean, they're all basically the same. They just emphasize certain techniques.
Okay, Alvin, for the past several decades and years, yung Jiu-Jitsu, specifically Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, has been found the most scientific in terms of, sinasabi lang, all combat, eventually, they go to the ground. Tapos pagdating doon, yung ganong style talaga magdo-dominate. Okay, so far ba, wala pang nakakapag-dislodge nung sistema na yon?
Okay. Right now in mixed martial arts, the reason why a lot of people are winning is because they understand jiu-jitsu also. So the goal of the Gracie family, the ones who taught me jiu-jitsu,
Yes.
the founder of UFC, Orion Gracie, and the first UFC champion, Hoist Gracie, their goal was to show everybody that if you want to be a good fighter, no matter what you're doing, you have to include jiu-jitsu in that. And they've reached their goal by making sure that jiu-jitsu is now practiced everywhere. Now, in terms of ground fighting, I still think jiu-jitsu is really one of the best out there. There's a lot of arts are also, like sambo is also coming up. It's also a ground fighting art. But in the end, like I said, all of the arts are basically the same. They just emphasize different techniques. And now it all comes up to how the person trains and what his tactics are.
Okay, Alvin, my next question, i-reverse ko naman. So, 5-year-old jiu-jitsu champion. Ang mga katabi ko, Alvin, ay sabihin natin na mga medyo papunta na sa katanghalian o
Tumatanda.
dapit
Ganun.
hapon ng kanilang gulang, no? Okay. Is it too late for them? Kasi alam ko si Anthony Bourdain nag-champion pa.
Yeah.
Di ba? Sa Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Sir,
Okay.
Kaya pa ba?
Kaya
ni
pa ba, sir?
Ronald? Ako,
Uy, si
magkakaroon
Karan.
pa naman kami.
Si Karan to, ha?
Ayun.
Pumupunta
Okay.
pa kami sa Baras Rizal noon kay Melton Geronimo, si Commander Latigo, no, para mag-training, no, nung panahon na yon, tsaka si Mang Carling.
kaya pa ba, Sir Alvin, in spite of the
Okay.
physical condition?
Okay, for jiu-jitsu, when I was 20 years old, mga 21, 22, when we went to Brazil, the 70-year-olds were doing the same thing we were doing.
Wow.
Kaya pa, kaya
Para
pa.
ako lang yung shocked and everybody there, no, it's really like that. So, there's really no age that, there's no age limit. We have students over 50, over 60. Helio Gracie, the founder of Jiu-Jitsu, I was training with him when he was still 80 years old already.
Wow.
And he was really strong at 8 years old. He was a small guy and everything. It's just, Jiu-Jitsu kasi is about technique,
Yes.
leverage, and timing.
Yes. Kahit gaano kalaki
So
yung
anybody
kalaban.
can do it. Anybody can do it.
Pwede sa politika yun eh. No? Using the strength of your opponent against him. Di ba? Pwede sa politika.
Mapunta naman tayo sa inyo,
Political
May
judo.
May and Alvin. Ito ba, this relationship, this marriage, is it like, brought together by martial arts or MMA? Or because of you, Alvin, May was influenced into going into MMA too?
Well, we basically met on the mat.
We met on
Ay!
Wow!
Match! May, on the map. On the map. Ayun.
different time.
Sino, nagulpi ka ba ni May?
Umuo ka.
Nasobran sa private lessons nila.
On the mat again. Okay. Anyway, May, Alvin, and Alea, maraming salamat sa inyo.
Ayun.
And congratulations.
Ay,
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Champion.
A word of encouragement naman to all the parents, na medyo nagdadalawang isip ipasok yung mga anak nila sa martial arts.
Yes.
Oh yeah, can I say something pala
Yes, please.
also?
Sure.
Okay. So for the parents who are watching this, I hope Ayel has inspired you to put your children in martial arts. Now, when your kid is in martial arts, don't force them to excel right away. Let them discover themselves. Let them get and achieve things at their own pace. You can push them a little bit, but then don't make it a chore. Make it fun, and then you know what? When it's fun for them, it's what they will achieve will be limitless as long as it's fun for them.
So, pwede
May?
nating ipadala si Manny Mugato
Pwede
para mag-training. No?
Sumo na yun. Yes, May. You have something to say, May?
May, you want to say
Yeah,
something?
you know what? Yeah, what was that then? How long ago when I first started jiu-jitsu, there were there were no girls on the mat actually. Parang ako lang yung nag-iisang babae. So and after I did the world championship, and later on the women in the sport started growing. There's a lot of other women in jiu-jitsu from the Philippines who are getting gold medals also. And then now that Ayel's doing it, and she's doing it at such a young age, I hope that it inspires more parents to get their kids into the martial arts, to do jiu-jitsu, realize that it is safe and that it is so good for their kids. And I guarantee, I have completely guarantee, every child that has come to us that has done jiu-jitsu, they really, really enjoy it. They look forward to it. And it's a way to get your kids away from the gadgets or the television, or all of those those things that you don't want them to get addicted to. And what's nice is hinahanap talaga ng bata kasi masaya talaga siya. It's fun and hindi talaga nakakasawa. Kaya I've been doing it for 16, 17 years, and until now, and even Alan, he's been doing it for more than 30 years, he's still doing it. It's a lifestyle, and I really encourage all parents to get their kids into it.
Wow. Kung bata lang sana tayo.
By the way, May, kilala mo ba si Gretchen Malalan?
Yes, I know Gretchen. Yes.
In-interview niya ako a week ago. Until na nalaman ko na naging champion din pala siya. No?
Yeah, karate. Yeah.
Nagulat ako na may mga reporters pala na naging champion din ng jiu-jitsu.
She was very good and dominating during her time. She was very good.
Oh, si Paul Alvarez nga, hindi nakapalag doon
Oo nga.
Yung pangan niya.
Laki-laki nun, di ba?
Alam niya, mainam reporter na babae lang. Hindi niya natapat kay Gretchen Malalan. Taekwondo ata o karate. Right, okay.
Maraming
Maraming
salamat.
salamat, no?
Ayil, congratulations.
Thank you so
Alvin,
much. Thank
May,
you.
Thank you.
Mabuhay kayo, no?
Maraming
At,
salamat
thank you
po.
so
Nice
much.
to know
Thank
na
you.
sports na pala ang sikaran.
NSA na.
Yes.
Ayan po, ang Aguilar family.
Yes, the family that presses siguro.
The family that throws together. Siguro term nila. Or grapples together, stays together.
Galing ha. Lahat sila. Tsaka it's a family franchise yan. Pag sinabi mo Aguilar talaga, MMA dito sa Pilipinas.
Depende rin. May Aguilar na sila anda na rin.
Iba franchise
Ibang
sila.
Aguilar yun. Anong franchise nun? Pag Ivy Aguilar,
Beauty.
Beauty.
Pag si Mayor, si Mayora ata, di ba?
Mayora na ba?
Mayora ata. Gimbinan.
Oh, ba't ka naubo?
Gimbinan. Gimbinan. Kasi
Hello, Aleli. Oh, friend kayo si Aleli eh. Alright, sabi ni Moe, Devil's Horns. Magbabalik ang Wag Po matapos ang ilang paalala. Ganda ng ganda. tayo magpatuloy. Instruction sa akin ni Mon Samson ng Manila Bulletin ay batiin ang kanyang kapatid na si Ferdy Samson ng happy 61st birthday sa kanyang kapatid na si Ferdy Samson. Ferdy Samson, happy birthday daw, sabi ng kapatid mong si Mon. At binabati ko yung pamangkin ko na si Funky, happy 9th birthday. I hope you like your watch. Yan.
Yan. Okay. Alam mo nga pala yung si Mojo
Julie.
Baisa natin, namaga pala pa.
Oo, nasugatan siya, no? Oo, nadulas.
Kasi para babain yung hukay na yun dun sa may New Bilibid Prison, kailangan niya nagyapak pa siya. Nagtanggal na sapatos para mababa niya. Hindi siya dumausdos at dumulas dun sa ginagawang swimming pool ni Gerald.
Nakaputi pa pala siya sa lagayan niya.
Talagang beyond the Call of Duty. May ba yan?
May 30
Hazard na.
May 16th month ba yung mga ganyan?
Kung ako magulang ni Julie Baisa. Sino ba yung head ng news dyan?
Pagaling ka, Julie! Pagaling ka.
Julie, ano bang kailangan mo para gumaling ka?
Baka ako naisip ko, baka nanuno eh.
Pwede.
Sa dami ng kabungkal na mga ano doon.
Hindi, tsaka sa dami ng mga negative energies doon, no? Na nakapalimot doon, di ba?
Uy, alam mo yun, malamang di ba nag-option tayo the other day kung siya ba ay swimming pool, siya ba ay treasure hunting, or ano isa?
Mass grave.
Mass grave.
Siya po may sabi nun.
Yung pangalawang option ay hindi pala malayo. Naisip ko kasi may Japanese cemetery doon. Maraming nakalibing doon ng mga Japanese officials.
Cemetery talaga o doon na lang sila nilibing dahil nung
Pareho.
pagkatapos ng gera?
Pareho. Pagkatapos ng gera, may nagstay doon, may mga ibang nanirahan. May iba na doon na rin kasi naman.
Kasi doon nilitis si di ba? Sa Bilibid ba yun?
Laurel.
Si Yamashita. Oo. Di ba doon siya?
Sa Laguna yata, sa Binitay, sir. Oo.
So, pwedeng may treasure hunting.
Hindi malayo yun. Ang lalim nun, ha?
Pero parang bakit hinalukay mo na yung isang mahabang portion bago gumawa ng tunnel doon sa bundok? Ba't kaya ganun?
Connecting to the river daw yun. Yung
Sabi ba?
Oo, sabi niya. Pero
Ako
again,
naniniwala talaga ako swimming pool. Kasi given yung
200 feet
yung
swimming pool. Diving swimming pool.
kaya naman, masyado limitado ang inyong imahinasyon. Hindi nyo kaya abutin
Oo nga.
ang imahinasyon ng isang Gerald Bantag.
Oo nga.
Oo, di ba? Kita nyo naman.
Siguro.
Director General, di ba?
Oo nga.
Anong natagpuan sa Bilibid? May zoo.
may zoo.
Hindi po natin...
May sawa.
May sawa. Sari-saring hayop.
Sabi ni
Malay mo,
General Katapang, may nakita niya raw may mga manok.
Ay,
Hindi,
Pansabong, mga pansabong.
pagtingin niya raw, akala niya, siguro pang ulam. Pangsabong.
Pansabong.
Oo, tapos sabi niya, nung bumalik siya, nawala daw bigla yung mga pangsabong na manok. Ang galing, magic.
Galing
tsaka
talaga.
nangangabayo, kinakabayo. Yung yung paligid ng perimeter.
Magaling. Napakanta tuloy si Ikwan. Si General Katapang.
Pero maganda yung kabayo ni ni Bantag, Maganda yung kabayo niya.
Ayan, yan ba yung manok na sinasabi mo?
Hindi, pangsabong talaga yung iba eh.
Oo, ayan.
Oo. Fighting cack, ika nga. Pero kawawa ibang kabayo, payat na po, Sana
Parang ordinary lang na kabayo to. Unless may breed
pero,
dyan na
pero yung
kakaiba.
sakay ni Bantag dito, Patrick.
Ay, hindi yan. Hindi ganyan. Oo. May tindig.
Mm-mm.
Hindi ganyan na
So, ganyan ang Muntinlupa talaga kapag...
Parang barangay ano lang naman yung mga manok na yan. Ayan, yan po. Yan.
Malawak pala.
Ayan ang kabayo.
Yan, di ba? Black Beauty, ika nga.
Parang stallion. Parang lang
Parang mas astig nga na mapicturean na nakasakay ka sa kabayo na ganyan kaysa nakamotor, di ba?
Tingin mo kung ikaw ay PDL, kikilabutan ka pag
Oo,
nakakita ka.
may hawak na latigo yan, di ba?
Oo, magiging, kumbaga, titino ka.
May latigo na lang kulang, di ba?
Parang ng yung mga pulis sa New York, di ba? Nakakabayo.
Oo, tama. Oo.
Actually, nilalabas nila yung kabayo pag may pag may konting disturbance.
Ano ba logic nun? Ba't kabayo?
Titingin ko may
May intimidation factor.
yes, talagang potential riot is averted.
Kasi,
If you see a man on horseback.
kasi tatapakan kayo ng kabayo.
Malalim yan, di ba? Kaya sa South America, di ba, pag sinabing caudillo, yung man on horseback, yun yung mga diktador
Yun
nila.
yung mga diktador nila.
So baka nga may Malalim mag-isip to
Tingin
si
ko, baka to si Bantag.
Si Bantag.
May plano rin sa politika no? Pagkatapos
Pwede.
Hindi naman mga pineapple planters yung mga nakakulong sa loob para sindakin ng kaudilyo, di ba? But anyway, baka trip niya yan, ano?
Kanya-kanyang trip tayo, di ba?
Ang tanong dito, ano pa kaya ang matatagpuan natin eventually sa loob ng bilibid in the next few days?
Walang katapusan, ha?
Walang
Kung
katapusan.
Ano nakikita. Dati mga cellphone lang na illegal at saka mga lata ng beer lang ngayon.
Hindi, Shabulab.
Wala pa,
Given
hindi
na yan.
pa
Given na yan. Given na yan. Ngayon, walang katapusan din ang ating pabati. Tito pabati. Ay, ayan.
Ayan, medyo yung mga hindi nabati kahapon, dati
Diyos
nagpapabati
ko.
sa akin.
O bagong lahat, Boss Darius Bondok, kung nanonood ka ngayon, ang column niyo to kay Dr. Leonardo Po, no? And how we lost a national treasure pagdating sa science. Pagdating sa, sir, sa botany. Diba? Oo, pero pinapaabot po ni Noli Dulce, no? Pabati raw MSP Gently Eagles Club District Governor Eric Brax Evangelista, National President, and Roberto Bobby Celine. The Fraternal Order of Eagles, established 1979, Yakap PE, mabuhay po kayo mga kuya. Sabi ni Noli Dulce.
Kala ko rin batiin ko rin si Juan. Si Board Member Lynn Dialde, Vice Mayor Petnel Sombrado, at Vice Mayor Sultan Edera from Dinagat. Nag-talk ako kahapon sa mga local officials eh. So nandun sila, no? Itong mga tiga Dinagat. Napakalayo. Kaya binabati ko.
Hello kay Miro Abala, of course, at kay Raja Laya. Magandang gabi sa'yo. Yan, babatiin ko naman ng masarap. Sino ba? Sa masarap pagbatik ay tropang 2 bots ng malingap na sina Arnold, Enteng, Perry, Carlo, Bobby, Felix, Aaron, Nat, Annie. Masarap na pagbati rin kala Rito Hermosa, Alfred Barsigan, Tan Joey, and Marcos D. Right.
Okay, dahil wala si Jovi, ako na. Tigasan ka. Tigasan po kayo. Si Mitos Danga, taga Taytay Rizal. Si Ramon Gabiana, taga Cebu. Si Manuel Alvarez, na taga Navotas City. Si Vicentita Vergara ng Davao City. At si Marivic Garcia Hernandez na taga Baguio City naman po. Ayan.
Happy birthday!
You know?
Happy birthday kina Cathy Fulente,
Oo.
Mads
Uy!
Lacson,
Yan,
Mads,
mga
Leonor
katrabaho
Residu,
natin yan.
Residuo, Junjun Komla. Good evening mga yotits. Pag-greet naman ng belated happy birthday ang anak kong si Aloysius Francisco Comia. Nag-birthday kahapon, November 15. Keep going, Aloy!
Happy birthday,
Oh.
Aloy.
Happy birthday din kay Teddy Boy Locsin.
Ngayon ba?
Yung isang araw.
Happy
no?
birthday.
Kanina, dapat meron kaming celebration, pero nagpa-chiropractic dahil masakit yung likod niya.
Teddy Boy pa ba tawag niyo sa kanya o Teddy na lang?
Ako, Teddy Boy ang tawag ko sa kanya.
Basta walang bali.
Ambassador na siya ngayon. Ambassador na.
Ambassador.
Basta walang bali.
Pa rin. Pa rin.
Oo, sa bagay.
Basta walang bali yung gitnang daliri niya. Yun ang mahalaga ron. Di ba? Gusto raw gabi-gabi. Nino! Gabi-gabi nanonood sila Joseph Orly Espedido, James Betalio, OG Tating, Aurora Dionisio, Linith Roses, Raja Laya, J. Aresio, Deng Peralta, at OG Navalta, at Manny Mogato. Kung nanonood ka ngayon,
Ingat.
baka trying game ka.
Kailan babalik yung ulirang Manny Mogato? Ha? Parang,
Baka
parang-
bukas makasama na po
Parang
natin.
modelo siya ni Patrick eh.
O, Tito Manny, ha? Walang tawag doon, walang jet lag sa Bangkok. Tanda mo yan.
Wala.
Oo, walang palusot. Diretso dito. Bibihin ko na sa birthday. Sino kaya to? Ayan.
Aba, happy birthday, Noy Flores. Papa, nakatatlong pictures ka na sa chicks ng AQ Prime, pang-apat mo dyan. Bibingo ka na kay Mama from Janil Flores.
Naku, yari ka. Ingat.
Sa asawa niya.
Oo, ingat.
Yari.
Janil, huwag kang mag-alala.
Yari.
Oo.
Baka
sinabi
mapunta ka
ni-
dun sa swimming pool.
Sinabi ni Noe sa
Sa
amin,
mass grave, no?
Sinabi ni Noe sa amin na yung husay niya sa pagmamasahe ay ginamit niya sa'yo raw lamang. No? Andiyan ba si Noe? Noe, halika. O, ipagtanggol mo ang dang... Oh.
Ayan.
Dali.
Birthday
kasi,
boy.
baka bumingo ka eh.
Oo.
Dali, Noe. Oo. Overtime na pala tayo.
Oo.
Wala na. Sasaktan na ng asawa niya to.
Oo.
Mag-aral ka na lang ng Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Matuto kang gumulong
Oo.
pag binalibag.
Ayan, Noe. Pagkakataon
Madali
mo
mo,
to,
eh. Oh, pagkakataon mo
magpaliwanag ka, Noe.
Ayan sabi ng misis mo.
Tanggalin mo
Ayan,
mask
dali.
mo, Noe. Magpaliwanag ka.
Direk, habang nag-out tayo, paki-zoom na lang kay Noe. Sabi mo, mahal na mahal kita, Krista Miller.
Yeah, baby!
Oh, yan. Okay, ito po ang Wag Po. Lourdes Vera po.
Diretso sa
Rodal
camera.
Llamas, Patrick Paez. Happy birthday boy, Noe Flores. Paliwanag ka.
Sabihin mo sa misis mo.
Romantic music naman.
Love you.
Kamagalala, mahal na mahal kita, I love you.
Yeah.
Hindi kita magpapalit
Hindi kita pagpapalit.
sa tatlong to.
Ayaw na. Tapos pala yan, sir.
Lagyan mo na.
Parang
Lagyan mo
lumalabas
naman
sa
ng
ilong,
lagyan mo ng pag-ibig. Direct, romantic music nga dyan.
Yun, no?
Ilan na ba anak ninyo ni Mrs.?
5 po, sir.
5!
Yes, sir.
Pagpapalit mo.
Sino pinaka
Yan.
mo dito
Kunyari
sa tatlo?
lang wala kang asawa ngayon, sino yung papakasalan mo dyan?
Dapat tama sagot mo, ha?
Tayo lang naman nag-uusap dito.
Trick question yan.
Tayo lang naman.
Andito, sir, yung sa gilid.
Ito?
Yari ka niya,
Bakit?
eh.
Bakit? Bakit?
Napili.
Panalo.
Umapaw.
Umapaw, sir. Umapaw, eh.
Umapaw.
Opo,
Pero
umapaw.
sabihin mo, Janil? Hindi, tingin ka ron, no? Janil.
Jenil.
Lapit ka ron. Janil, patawarin mo na ako.
Patawarin
Sabi
mo ako.
Jenil, patawarin mo ako.
Birthday ko naman ngayon.
Birthday ko naman ngayon, eh. Gensya na.
Okay. No, sabi mo, yan po ang Wag Po. Bukas ulit.
Yan po ang Wag Po. Bukas ulit. Thank you.